Nicole Kidman's story starts far from the glitz of Hollywood, in Honolulu, Hawaii, where she was born, but then raised in Sydney, Australia. Her parents moved when she was very young, and Nicole grew up in a world that balanced the ordinary and the creative. As a teenager, she discovered a passion for acting, and she wasn't just a pretty face. She had ambition, discipline, and a fierce drive to succeed. She made her film debut in Australia, appearing in small roles, but it was her breakout in Dead Calm that announced her as a serious actress. Quiet, intense, she commanded the screen even in her early years. People began whispering, "This girl is going places." And they were right. She followed up with more roles, slowly building her reputation, and eventually crossed over to Hollywood. What's interesting is how she always seemed so poised and polished, even before she became a global star. There were rumors that she felt the pressure to be perfect. Perfect look, perfect roles, perfect public image. Behind the scenes, though, she struggled like anyone else. Questions about identity, fitting in, and whether she could ever really be the public Nicole without losing the real Nicole. That tension between public persona and private person would echo throughout her life and career, setting the stage for the shocking moments to come. Nicole Kidman's first marriage was one of Hollywood's most high-profile unions, Tom Cruise. They met in the early 90s, and their chemistry was electric. At the time, they were considered a power couple. Cruise, the action star, Kidman, the critically acclaimed actress. They adopted 2 children together and seemed inseparable. But behind the glossy magazine covers, things were complicated. Rumors swirled that their marriage was deeply private, almost secretive. Some insiders said that Nicole felt overshadowed by Tom's bigger-than-life persona. Others claimed that she secretly longed for children and stability. But their life in the spotlight made privacy feel impossible. Then, in 2001, shock rippled through Hollywood. They announced their divorce. The official reasons stayed vague, but speculative whispers pointed to fundamental differences. Their beliefs, their lifestyles, and perhaps a growing sense that they were growing in different directions. Some gossipers even floated wild theories. Was their relationship more of a PR pairing than a genuine love match? Did their differences run deeper than anyone knew? After the split, Nicole was suddenly free and transformed. She shed some of her old image and began leaning into more challenging, mature roles. Whatever the true story, her separation from Cruise marked a turning point. It was not just a divorce. It was the end of one era of her life and the dramatic opening of another. After the high-octane world of Tom Cruise, Nicole found solace with country superstar Keith Urban. Their love story seemed grounded, intimate, and very real. They met in 2005, and soon it felt like she'd found a safe harbor. They married, had 2 children, and Nicole often spoke about how family gave her a sense of peace she'd never quite known before. Yet, even in this golden chapter, gossip found its way in. Over the years, tabloids speculated about tension between her Hollywood life and Keith's country music world. Some stories claim Nicole missed acting so deeply she sometimes resented being tied down by family responsibilities. Others hinted at disagreements, not just about parenting, but about identity. Was she a movie star, a mother, or both? Interviews leaked, and paparazzi caught subtle signs. She sometimes seemed distant, pensive. Then came a bombshell. They announced a separation after nearly 2 decades together. Fans were shocked. People wondered what went wrong. Some rumors said it was burnout. Others said Nicole's ambition and Keith's touring lifestyle just couldn't align forever. Still, neither of them laid all their cards on the table publicly. To many, it felt like yet another chapter of her life closing quietly. But for Nicole, this was more than gossip. It was deeply personal, a collision of love, career, and identity that echoed the struggles she'd faced before. One of the most sensational and lesser-known controversies in Nicole Kidman's life involves allegations of a secret affair with the talented Mr. Ripley co-star, Jude Law. In the early 2000s, British tabloids, notably The Sun, published stories claiming that Kidman and Law had a steamy romance while filming together. The rumors exploded, and they threatened to tarnish her reputation. But here's the twist. Nicole didn't stay silent. She sued the Sun for defamation. Court documents revealed that she fought hard to defend her integrity, insisting that the claims were completely false. And in the end, she won. The tabloid retracted parts of its story, and Nicole emerged vindicated in the public eye. That wasn't just a celebrity feud, it was a battle for truth. This scandal underscored how powerful gossip can be. The press can spin a narrative, and people can believe it, even when it's untrue. For Nicole, it wasn't just about image, it was about justice. She made a statement. You can't just spread lies about someone, especially when those lies cross the line. It took courage, but by standing up, she set an example, one that echoed far beyond Tinseltown. Nicole Kidman has always been known for her elegance and poise, but tabloids have long speculated about her appearance, especially accusations about plastic surgery. Some gossip columns claim she'd had multiple cosmetic procedures, pointing to her smooth skin, high cheekbones, and perfect posture. On Reddit and celebrity watcher forums, people debated, is Kidman really natural, or is there more going on behind the scenes? Adding fuel to the rumors, Nicole's recent role in the film Baby Girl sparked headlines of a different kind. She revealed that filming the intimate, sexual scenes was emotionally difficult. In interviews, she admitted things got heavy. I didn't want to orgasm anymore. I hate doing this. The vulnerability she expressed broke the usual glamorous veneer. Fans reacted in shock. Here was a movie icon talking openly about discomfort, pressure, and the toll acting can take on someone's mental and emotional well-being. So the gossip now had layers. Yes, the usual plastic surgery speculation, but also deeper questions about faith, personal boundaries, and the cost of being an actress who's both a star and a woman. For Nicole, these moments weren't just fodder for tabloid headlines. They were deeply personal. Every whisper about her looks, every scandal tied to her sexuality or her performance, became part of a broader narrative. She's not just a pretty face, she's a human being with real fears, real boundaries, and real strength. Beyond the gossip and the glamorous headlines, there's another side of Nicole Kidman, one that many people don't talk about as much, but it's just as powerful. Over the years, she's used her platform to support women directors, promising to work more often with female filmmakers. That commitment raised eyebrows in an industry that continues to be male-dominated. But Nicole didn't just make a trendy pledge, she followed through. She chose challenging, sometimes risky roles that allowed her resilience through personal storms, divorces, lawsuits, personal boundaries, shaped her into a symbol of strength. Her career isn't just about awards, but about growth. She's reinvented herself time and again, taking bold creative risks. And even when the gossip is relentless, she stays centered, grounded by family and a quiet but fierce determination. In many ways, Nicole Kidman's story, with all its shocking moments, is more than celebrity gossip. It's a testament to survival in a world that constantly watches, judges, and whispers. She balances fame and authenticity, ambition and vulnerability. And at the end of the day, the real Nicole is still hard to pin down, because she has never stopped evolving, never stopped fighting for her voice, her dignity, and her art.